IRGC and the Iranian military will then have more money to provide to the PMF, to its Shia militias in Iraq, to Hezbollah in Lebanon, to Hamas in the West Bank. And I do not believe that is good for stability in the Middle East and will not be good for the people of Kurdistan. Well, Operation Provide Comfort, which is what our military called the no-fly zone in the aftermath of the Gulf War in 1990, 1991, I believe was very important to prevent Saddam Hussein from attacking the Kurdish people. We all know the sad history of the chemical attacks that murdered tens of thousands of Kurdish men, women, and children. I believe that Operation Provide Comfort and the no-fly zone helped prevent those types of attacks from going forward. It also meant that there were American special forces, Green Berets, like myself, on the ground, establishing relationships with the Peshmerga and allowing the space and the security for the Kurdish people to establish its semi-autonomous region. I think we should always in the Congress remember this successful operation and also use it as a time to talk about our long-standing and strong relationship with the Kurdish people and the Kurdish government. We have received strong support, both Republican and Democrat. So this is not a political issue here in the United States. We have many veterans serving now in the Congress that also served in the military in Iraq. They understand the stability that the Kurdish people and government bring to the region. They understand what a strong ally the Kurdish people and the Peshmerga have been. They understand what a force for good that the Peshmerga have been in providing safety and security in the fight against ISIS, as well as the brutal Saddam Hussein regime. So all of those things are well understood, especially by our veterans here in Congress, and the resolution has received strong support. Yes, well, I think the new administration needs to be very public about its positive feelings towards the Kurdish people and towards that alliance. So I hope to see those public statements soon. I also hope to see a strong stand against the Iranian regime and their efforts to destabilize Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and other parts of the Middle East. I think those two things alone will be a very strong statement. And then finally, us in Congress, that we maintain financial support for a strong Iraqi military that is multi-ethnic, but then also to make sure that the appropriate support also reaches the Kurds, and that's in training, that's in equipment, and other types of resources. Yes, so this proposal is called the Special Immigrant Visa, or SIV. We have had the program in place for some time for interpreters and others in Afghanistan and in the conflict in Iraq that stood alongside the American military. We know that when those individuals make that stand, that they not just put their life on the line to do so, they put their entire family's life in danger. We want to expand the existing program to also have the Kurds in Syria, and we hope to have that passed into law this year as part of our annual defense bill. Thank you. My pleasure.